Greetings, celestial deities of the resurrection of the new time of timelessness, the eternal one manifest in the many. Aho! Today we had another massive influx of 5D gamma waves coming in, showing up this morning, 10 UTC, at 138 Hertz resonance frequency on the Schumann charts. We had sustained activity for about 12 hours at 120 Hertz, and then a 95 Hertz spike at 1700 UTC. So we're seeing this as a massive whiteout on the charts, as the Ascension portal is fully active, fully open. Also, it was reported we had over 40 active volcanoes around this realm today, and over 150 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. The whole ring of fire, again, totally lit up, totally activated. Within the last 24 hours, multiple earthquakes in Japan, 4.3, 5.2, 4.6. Puerto Rico had multiple earthquakes, 3.1 and greater. Greece had a 4.3, China 4.9, Alaska multiple earthquakes, 3.8. Croatia had a 3.0, Aleutian Islands 3.6 and 4.1, Dominican Republic 3.7, Nicaragua in Central America 4.6, another 5.2 in Japan and a 4.6 in Japan. In the last hour, 4.9 in Vanuatu. With all this energy flowing in from the central sun, activating all the suns and connecting to the sons and daughters of Prime Creator on Pachamama, as we're all being lifted, awoken from the slumber of the duality dream of the programming of suffering and separation, as we wake up in unity through the great transformation and transmutation of pure consciousness, through the awakened and aware mind of Buddha nature. We also had a very deep earthquake, 4.6, south of Fiji Islands at 528 kilometers depth. So that went very deep into the mantle of the earth, which that was over 320 miles deep into the earth, deep into Pachamama. We're feeling all these things through our sacred vessel, with all the shaking and quaking and eruptions and prophetic manifestations. These are all part of the releasing of the old energies. Everything that we're experiencing in the external is all part of the transmutation of energetics and frequencies into the higher dimensional, into the new earth resonance. So just keep riding these waves, letting go into the feeling. You can think of it as going with the flow, with the current, the downward flow, the path of least resistance. We let go of expectations, practice appreciation, gratitude, and acceptance. These are very powerful tools of consciousness to help through this transformation, as we're on the verge and the precipice of the quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. And Homo luminous is light body. It is the 12-strand crystalline DNA activation, Christ consciousness, Buddha awareness, experienced through and with the sacred vessel. We have a lot to cover today, so we'll get started with our first transmission from Divine Sister Judith Kusel. Our heart chakras now need to expand as the Divine Feminine has returned, and she brings in the energies of higher love and sacred fires of love with the chalice to overflowing of unconditional love, to open your heart and soul and allow divine love and unconditional love to expand in your heart center. Call upon Archangels Chamuel and Charity. Archangel Chamuel is the Archangel of Love, who looks upon the development and expansion of the heart chakra. His vibration is delicate pink, steeped with pure white, the frequency of pure love and joy. For in truth, when the heart is filled with love, the fountains of joy well up from the depth of the heart and soul. It can be no other. He touches people with compassion and love and helps them find the deepest forgiveness of self and others and the letting go of all emotional charges. He helps resolve relationship problems, difficulties, challenges, dissolving the blocks, the poor communication, the closed heart, so that relationships can flourish with love and ever deepening of love, that deep cherishing of each other. He helps mend broken hearts and is with anyone who is grieving. Archangel Charity is his twin flame and assists humanity, especially at this time, to evolve and open their hearts to unconditional love and to merge with the cosmic heart. When the heart center merges with the cosmic heart, the heart chakra changes from the green of nature with a pink center into a pale violet pink, the color of the heart when it is filled with spirituality. When the heart center expands even more, embracing the fifth dimensional state, it becomes pure white, the frequency of the Christ Buddhic consciousness. Archangel Charity helps people to express the highest and purest love and the highest Christed Buddhic consciousness through the opening of the creative centers, for one can only create the most exquisite beauty and inspiration from an open heart filled with pure love. To assist you in opening your heart center, simply call them in, and then you may ask, as I do every morning, Archangel Chamuel and Charity, please open me up to ever greater levels of love and being loved so that I can ignite the flame of love everywhere. As soon as the heart center is fully open and the petals of the rose heart fully activated, your heart glows with love and you feel open to all sentient beings. You will become love in action and being, for you cannot do nor be other than this. For in truth, unconditional love is a pure outpouring of love without conditions. You will freely share your love, love without restrictions, just pure love, radiantly forth from your heart center, for transcendent love takes all lower frequencies, and through the power of the divine alchemy, brings them to the divine and into divine love. JudithKusel.com. Today from Sandra Walter. Gateway Influx, April 23rd through 29, in progress. A very pure, penetrating divine harmonic is rising in this now. The surrealness of the last wave is integrating. Embodiers have created a field to receive these new source-encoded frequencies consistently now. Very high level support through the organic stargates. Stay grounded, hydrated, in command of the personal and collective ascending DNA fields during the intensifying dismantling of old realities, higher realms coordinating a strong shift in this now. In love, light, and service, Sandra. Today from Pars Kute, another high-frequency gamma photon light impacted the Earth's magnetic field today and penetrated into Earth's lower atmosphere, again with the Schumann resonance reading 138. This wave of new Earth energy is coming to our Earth today, bearing gifts, changes, knowledge, and quantum leaping. Our pineal gland, also known as our third eye, senses light and is associated with enlightenment. When our third eye is fully open, we have the ability to see things not normally visible to the naked eye, such as past and future events, thought forms, energy, and spirits. It is known to enhance psychic awareness, active consciousness, and be the connection between the physical and spiritual world. Old energy is clearing. New quantum energy is entering. We are entering a whole new energetic gateway. Expect the unexpected. Stay open and receptive. Great things are coming. Breathe deeply and just be. With sacred love of oneness, Pars Kute. And the 138 is the numerology 12. Today I had multiple 12-12 synchronicities. The 12-12 of the Divine Feminine Gateway. The Virgin of Guadalupe is manifesting through the Divine Feminine. The Divine Mother, Mother Gaia, Pachamama, embraces you with her compassion, love, and kindness to assist you through these challenging times. And today from Duncan Alexander through Angels Whispers 444, The white flame, a balance of power through conscious liberation imminent. A wave of Christ diamond light codes is streaming in now from the great central sun, providing DNA activations and upgrades to the root, heart, third eye, and crown energy centers. The white fourth ray of purification and healing wave will be impacting Gaia and the collective consciousness simultaneously, assisting with transmuting the density into light. Anything to do with a lack of love for the self will be open for clearing. Addictions, repeated cycles, and self-inflicted karma. Where there has been an abuse of power, the white light will provide a frequency pulse, balancing the consciousness playing field for those who choose to align with the purity of their truth to free themselves from the limiting belief that one may have power over another. Some of the Ascension symptoms included, as always, the lows deemed to be uncomfortable are temporary and are followed by some wonderful expansive states of being. So some of the Ascension energies people are experiencing is a new sense of freedom, heart tingling, crown tingling, chakra, hot cold sensation, energy fluctuations, euphoria, bliss, clarity, oneness, enhanced senses, peace, love, inner knowing, vivid dreaming, nightmares, insomnia, visions, heart palpitations, painful memories, anxiety, irritability, anger, fatigue, vertigo, physical aches and pains, body sores, headaches, ringing ears, blurred vision, fear, dismay, nausea, crying, confusion, fatigue, and exhaustion. And some may be fluctuating in between several of these symptoms or energies. So this is part of navigating between 3D, 4D, 5D, 7D, 9D, 13D, and beyond. So we're fluctuating in between all the dimensions. We're navigating in between worlds. So know that you are exactly where you need to be, doing what you need to do. Stay out of the fear. Step away from any fear-mongering. Focus on that which brings you joy, which lifts your spirits. And focus on your visions for the new earth and what you'd like to see for all humanity. The contrast is of great service to the awakening of the individual to the truth of who they really are, and with this gift of awareness one can clearly see the difference between love and fear, and at any moment with free will choose to release the unnecessary suffering. And from Chamtrul Rinpoche, Tibetan Buddhist master, from inner disturbance comes outer disturbance. From inner peace comes outer peace. All of the hate and love in this world has come from within. Until inner peace is practiced by all, there will be no end to the fighting. So this is why through our journey within, to seek the kingdom of heaven within, it's finding peace within yourself, within your own consciousness, within your own awareness, to transmit that out into the field to assist all sentient beings to rise up and free themselves from the suffering program. So from Sri and Kira, within Ascension energy, all that is unlike light will dissolve. All that is unlike light must dissolve. When you step into Ascension energy, sometimes you must leap into the void. It may feel as if you are dying, as if everything inside of you is dying, and as if everything is being questioned, as if everything must turn around. Again, honor your intuition, and as you honor your intuition, you release the doubt molecules that hold you in density. Namaste, beloved community of self-ascension. Gift yourself with divine connection as you bring a hand to your heart, taking in a loving, full, deep breath, and then let it out with a smile. There is magic everywhere. Some of that magic is brilliantly illuminated, and some of its presence is being used to create through fear. The April experience finds us all gathering and dancing with resurrection and rebirth. These energies invite the blessing of our divine light to emerge with ever greater illumination. When we come together and lovingly accept our divine nature, the energy of our combined sincerity, love, and presence magnifies. Your light and how you shine matters. This is a unique moment that we all signed up for. This is a time to dance with the divine, to weave the fabric of the universal love and support into the daily experience that is before us. humanity is navigating through this moment of extraordinary creation with the full illumination of allness. And as the allness offers the all before us, what is creating and how are you navigating? This is the moment where that which seeks to cause harm will pass over as you ascend into your divine nature and are thereby no longer visible to the energy field of chaos. And that which is here to assist becomes the viable energy that has accepted the invitation through sincerity, love, and presence to come forward with ever greater connection, clarity, and inspiration. As humanity navigates a full week of new moon illumination, the energies of the April experience are clear and lofty as was shared by the divine creators, the divine directors on April 17. The density experience is offering all who are tired the safety of contraction. This contraction skews decisions to the energy that arises from the consciousness of density, and thereby it is limited to that realm. The fifth dimensional experience is the gateway of the expansion. Many will find the safety of density more attractive as it is easy and supported through the massive energy that is being poured into what gets and has your attention. The gift is that there is a magic presence, and it is yours to harvest during this peak up-level new moon experience, a week that is sincerely unique in its energetic offering. The moment of activation is here, and how you command the crystalline light is the choice. To be fully aware of the choices that are before is the gift of radical honesty as you reclaim your inner solidarity. As the beings of crystalline light share so potently, confusion or clarity are the energies of this moment, and they are a choice. From ShriAnkara.com, today from Gaia Portal, harmonious outcomes arise from the chaotics. Evolutions are reasoned, standards of the past are released, flights of humanity are realized. And from the Archangelic calendar, Gaia is in an Earth Spirit dominant setting, and she is keeping pace with our moods and actions, or if you so choose, she is dictating our words and actions. We have adopted Earth Day into the Archangelic calendar as a 9-day segment and will be marked by the pure number P, which represents peace, Pacialis, Latin for peaceful, and pacifier, Latin for peace bringer. This will commence every time the sun is presented the pure letter P, which it will do decently often. We have had a major timeline leap, and it has caused us to hyperextend our rhythms, and the calendar will be reflecting that. It is clear that we are not done quantum leaping at the moment, but we hope to be doing so shortly. This is by far the most unstable timeline we have seen. That being said, we see 4 distinct timelines converging at the moment. One is of pure light, one has shades of dark, one is educational, and one is purely galactic in its influence. The most likely scenario is that the best parts of all timelines will stay, and the rest will fall off in a very theatrical way. There is not much to fear on any timeline, as it is the highest possible road in each scenario. We must keep in mind that the macro timeline is the dominant expression, and that aspect of our reality is being directly controlled by infinitely expanding Creator Source. It has been made abundantly clear that reinforcements are here, and the attacks described yesterday did not cease. The galactic and intergalactic legions are in a very aggressive stance and are waiting for any reason to strategically strike the many hindrances of humanity in response. It is clear that there is a malevolent star race with a stronghold here on Earth, and they are being protected by some very misguided world leaders. There is full observation of the law of disclosure in regards to the release of the documents detailing crimes against humanity. The many Annon groups are showing their strength, and these groups, although in philosophical agreement, operate completely independently in most cases. There are no violations committed by the Anons or hacking groups who have exposed these crimes after a massive public outcry. We were very clear to rebroadcast this information so that no misunderstandings could possibly take place again. I cannot tell you how many times we have run these timelines, and we are here to ensure that this one plays out all the way through. We are the deciding factor in metaphysical law disputes, and we will allow this to count. We will not reset this timeline under any circumstances, as it has already been reset multiple times because of nonsensical technicalities. We have begrudgingly remedied this by micromanaging the situation. The healing integration of our past lives have become a very predominant issue upon the present timeline. Disagreements that we have taken to the grave hundreds of lifetimes ago are coming into our full attention at the moment. These unprovoked emotions are our wisdom catching up with us, and you are going to remember things that you have not experienced in your current physical body, but will be as vivid as if they were. I think we have made it abundantly clear that foul play will be involved in the lives of many world leaders. We are seeing this at the moment. When dealing with an invisible threat, there is no better security than metaphysical defense. It's going to get turbulent, so it is imperative that we have the uttermost confidence in divinity and its ability to get things done. If you cannot have faith in the infinite expanding creator source right now, you are adrift without a paddle. I will be the first to tell you that the internet is not what it used to be, as clearly our biggest challenge is bandwidth at the moment. Now that we are seeing internet blackouts, massive censorship, and very corrupt media stronghold, we must be more cognizant of our responsibility to the planet than ever before. The one thing more than anything else that I hope you take from this work is the need for diligence in your service to mankind without prompting. The final boss has been defeated in the underground battles, and part of our legions are cleaning up. The battle has shifted above ground. Our newest battleground is an old battleground located in the digital realm, and its ammunition is truth. It has become clear that the power of the digital soldier is something that should not be underestimated. There are reports of malevolent greys attacking citizens of Earth daily. If you encounter them, remember they can barely handle the slightest metaphysical attack, and it is almost as if the universe set a trap for them in this scenario. Divinity is at its most powerful disguised as meekness, as it is at its most unsuspecting. Therefore, an archangelic warrior will be with every single pure heart at all times until further notice. There will be more information about our strategies on this situation. We must caution you not to confuse the self-titled Knight Riders for the benevolent and sentient Greys, in which we have treaties forged via the Galactic Federation of Light. On a related issue, the Greys have received amnesty in retribution for specific offending parties whom they have direct issues with. In lighter news, we have encountered a cosmic white-furred Sasquatch race from the Alpha Centauri constellation, the AC. They are truly wonderful beings, and they definitely broke the mold with this race. They can evoke all things natural and will be roaming Earth's green belts in various forms, as they can change into anything living or not. They cannot be detected by any other star race, as they are a completely supernatural star race, not reliant on any technology whatsoever. They can bring a seed to full growth within a fraction of a second and can change the color of the sky. It is safe to say that they will be playing a direct role in the healing of Mother Earth. For today's tools and assignments, you can follow the link in the description below or visit primedisclosure.com/Red Crystal Serpent. And from the Zolkin Times, Kin 25, Red Crystal Serpent. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are dedicate, cooperate, and universalize. This sociable energy reminds us that working in a team can yield results, and more importantly, we are all in this together. Cooperate with one another today instead of continuing to struggle on your own. The 12th day is about finding your tribe and celebrating the things we have in common. Today is Red Serpent, and keywords associated with it are instinct, survive, and life force. The serpent is a master of self-renewal, and it is a very healing symbol and the most complex day in the Zolkin. People born on Red Serpent days are very complex too, but they are also very good at renewing themselves when they need to. They shed off their old skin and just start over. For the rest of us, we can use Red Serpent days to do just that. Let go of what holds you back and make a new life for yourself. This is one of the reasons the serpent is healing. As it is a crystal day, we can get together with others to facilitate this renewal rather than doing it on our own. Obviously, now is a difficult time to do that, so be resourceful. We're having a crystal court later via video conferencing. There are other ways to support one another during these times than being physically close. And today from Christina Papagiorgio, Red Crystal Serpent, Kin 25, 23 April 2020, Universal Cooperation, 23/4/2020 equal 23/4/22 equal 544 equal 13 equal 4. 23, the Royal Star of the Lion, support, protection, courage. 5, freedom, change, transformation. 22, Master Builder, Architect of Peace. 13, Goddess, Cosmic Consciousness, Natural Lore. 4, Form, Foundation, Structure, Angelic. Kin 25 equals 7, Magic, Mystic, Spirituality, Solitude. A powerful code for stepping up and out of survival mode and being the change you seek. Day 12 of the White Wizard Wave Spell, where we are learning to unleash our magic through our pure hearts. Today we universalize this wisdom and dedicate all the experiences we have had to the higher collective mind. The wizard teaches the serpent to pause, be reflective, and not react from fear, but rather from the space of love and trust. For this is how the magic can truly flow. Today's question is, how can we share our passion, wisdom, and magic, engaging with others in cooperative projects for the advancement of humanity, divine blessings for mastering your fearful instincts and transforming them into divinely guided co-creations. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 25, Red Crystal Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to communicate. Universalizing instinct, I seal the store of life force. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of navigation. And as we activate this great power of divine navigation, as we are navigating through these unprecedented times of great changes, great shifts, we tap into our inner genie, our inner genius of co-creation through our 0-point energy to tap in, turn on, and activate our highest potential for the highest good of all sentient beings in all realms, all timelines, all dimensions, here now, through the rainbow bridge, through this sacred vessel. Let us know in the comments below, beloved beings of light, what you are seeing, experiencing, your visions, your dreams, what you see for the new earth. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below the video and the little bell next to subscribe to get notifications on future uploads. And also you can follow the link in the description below the video, which will take you to a transcription of today's transmission. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com, so you can visit our site and view these transmissions at your leisure. So thank you for joining us today, sacred angels of the light. I love you all. Namaste.